Alright, hello YouTube, this is Kmhuey bringing you some Panther 2 gameplay. This is the Tier 8 German tank destroyer. I think it looks badass. But anyways, this has the 128 on it. Look at the shells, and those 490 average damage, 246 average pin, with the, basically a 128 reload. So, I recently purchased this, because I wanted to try it out, and I love TDs and I love tier 8s, and so it just made sense. So let's see, I've played 11 games in it so far. I have a 74% win rate. My survival rate's just a little bit lower than I would like because, well, let's just say the first 5 or 6 matches I kept trying to play it like a Ferdy. I kept forgetting it didn't have any armor. So, I'm going to my favorite spot for a TD on when you spawn south side. I don't like going to the other side of this hill, so to the left of me, because you get lit by stuff moving down the middle, and I mean, I'm gonna do it, but I don't like moving up here. You get lit by stuff moving down this line right here, and already, and anything they have up here or over here can shoot you. So. Let's see. I'm just gonna burn my repair kit and get the hell out of there before that SU-14 can put a shell into me. Now, as y'all know, I love my TDs, even though they're kind of boring gameplay at the start, because let's face it, you spend a lot of time camping like I'm currently doing right now, so. I noticed that Leo, I was hoping he was going to sit just a little bit longer, but he didn't. So, rush a shot. Should have held on to it, because I would have had a chance to hit him here. Right there where he started turning. But just a little late on that there as well. So, let's talk about what this thing's got going for it instead of the Ferdy. The Ferdy has better armor, same gun, better gun depression.
Penetration.
Because
we lit that one up good.
The gun's mounted a little further forward due to the superstructure being so big. But it's slow. In the case of the Panther 2, you've got quite a bit of speed and it turns so much better than the Ferdinand, but you give up armor for it. So, it has its pluses, has its minuses. And I'm actually okay with not having the armor on this, because I like the speed, I like being able to turn. So, you saw me take a blind shot on that KV4, I was hoping to finish it off.
Enemy armor is destroyed.
But I didn't manage to. So. I don't know what that leopard thought he was doing. But hey, if he wants to drive in a straight line, you can drive in a straight line. So right now I'm just kind of waiting to see what's going to come of this battle. I mean, it looks like our flank over here is losing. So I kind of want to hold back and support them. And it looks like these guys are holding pretty well, but I don't want to like move away from this position just in case they fold. So. I remember thinking during the game when I got backed up, I was like, thank you. But now here's where the epically long reload will bite you in the ass. Because by the time I get a shot, I have very little of his tank to hit. And as you can see, it's not the most accurate tank. For 300 meters, reticles tend to be smaller. Plus, like I said, I don't have too many games in this. I still got to kind of get used to it. figure out if the shell tends to drop or go high or whatever, because I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about. Like, you kind of get a feel for your tanks after a while. Like, I know that in my JT88 the shells tend to go pretty darn straight, but in my T28 and the T28 Proto with the 120, the rounds kind of curve a little right, if that makes any sense. So we're up ahead. It looks like our southern flank's doing okay now. So I'm going to push up and try and help this Type 59 and this JT88. Again, this game's nothing too special, but it's mainly showcasing the new TD. I must say I rather enjoyed it. This Tiger 2 is about to get the surprise of his life.
They're knocked out.
I already just put a pretty good shell into that IS-3 as well. Now I know you can get up on the side of this hill. That's kind of what I was trying to do, but right here. But I picked the wrong spot. I need to go to my right more. And at this point, that Tiger 2's there, and I'll just screw it. I'm gonna turn around, go push into him. Just gonna back down the hill, but I get a nice little surprise right here. If you notice, I was kind of aiming towards the rear of this tank because I was hoping to hit his engine there and stop him. Instead, I lit him on fire. I'm alright with that. Did quite a decent amount of damage to him right there. What was that? Almost 1,300. Just with the initial shot in the fire. So. 1,300. Wow, I'm on crack. So if you notice, I'm pushing forward because I didn't know like where the C26 is. I know you can get pretty close to that hill. So, or this, yeah, C26E4. But I notice when he's not there, I'm like, oh, he's down in the gully. So I'm not even gonna try messing with him. Just gonna push in on this KV5 and this Tiger 2.
Penetration.
So after I shoot, I kind of angle. I try to angle. But like I said, the armor on this isn't that great.
Enemy is hit.
I don't know why that KV5 pulled forward and didn't shoot. So yeah, we'll do one more replay. It's gonna be a TD night for you guys. All right, so we go from the Tier 8 Jagdpanther 2 to the Tier 8 Jagdtiger 88. Hands down, my favorite premium in the game,
Move out.
and probably my favorite Tier 8 to play. I mean, for those of you who haven't seen this before, let's look at the gun. The damage is 240, penetration is 203, but the rate of fire on this thing is amazing. It has, I want to say, the same exact armor on the front as a Tier 9 Jagdtiger. The only difference is its turn radius is a little lower, and I think it's a little slower than the Tier 9. So this is going to be a common thing right here with the people pulling in front of me. So.
We've hit them hard. That one didn't go
That
through.
low got so lucky right there. Well, those T-32s decided to get in the way a lot as well.
That one went
See, like I
right through.
mentioned in the last game,
Enemy armor is
this
damaged.
JT88 tends to shoot pretty straight, so I'm not too worried about shooting over the engine deck of the T-32. It doesn't worry me at all. The chances of me hitting him are decent. I mean, as you saw, like half of my reticle was on him, but I know that these rounds don't tend to dip, so I wasn't, you know. Plus, you know, if I had hit him, I'd have been like, it shouldn't have pulled out in front of me. So I noticed the inside of the city is a little weak at the moment, so I'm gonna reposition this way. Try and catch this T-29.
Enemy is hit.
Managed to catch him.
Looks like that one went right through.
Tiger 2 in the back.
Penetration. One of our tracks is gone. We can't move.
But I get to finish off the T-29, which,
Track repaired.
you
Drive
know,
on.
I don't care who you are, T-29s are pretty scary tanks. Like, probably my favorite tier 7 heavy. So now I gotta
Off the track.
shoot this Tiger 2. If I remember correctly, he had the stock turret.
Let's go.
No,
Penetration.
no, I don't know if it was the turret.
We've hit them hard.
One of them had something stock. Oh, it was the other Tiger 2 over there with the stock turret. So I just got lucky and managed to pin the front of his turret. Must have hit just on the cheek. This game actually took place in 8.3. I saw those two Tiger 2s cheating over that way, so I decided to back up.
They're hit.
Get a nice bounce just by angling a bit. This thing's pretty hard to pin from the front,
Ricochet.
especially if you can angle correctly. I'm trying to get a track shot on these guys when they peek out. If you guys have ever seen any of my JT88 videos before, if I can track a tank out in the open, I can keep him tracked and going pretty quickly. For anybody who followed my channel, I have a video of me taking out T-34s within like the first minute and a half to 2 minutes of the battle, just because I kept them tracked in the middle of, out in the middle of steps. So like a lot of people don't like the JT88 because the fact that the gun has extremely low pin.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
But to me, if it's in the right hands, it's like a surgical weapon. Or a surgical instrument. You know, it's as long as you know where to shoot the weak spots, you shouldn't have too many issues with it. And with the rate of fire, you can just, you know, make anything your bitch, basically. So I'm backing out of there. I didn't feel comfortable staying where I was. I'm just gonna back out down this road here and wait for this JT88 to come around the corner at H1. So I was watching him the whole time, so I knew he wasn't gonna beat me around the corner. The problem is our grill backed off, so I'm actually gonna lose my spot here, and I think I held my shot just a little too long. Yeah, he was already past the corner. So now we see we have about the same HP, but the difference is I get the first shot in, and I didn't miss or bounce
Enemy
anymore.
armor is destroyed.
If you notice where I'm shooting, it's the same place you want to shoot a tier 9 JT. You don't want to try to hit pin this thing in the superstructure unless you have a really big high pin gun. So this is Tiger 2 is going to get cleaned up before I get there because, like I said, this thing isn't exactly quick. The acceleration's slow, and top speed is decent-ish. So I'm just gonna close this video out. Say thank y'all for watching. Hope y'all enjoyed, and catch y'all later. Yeah, I wasn't drinking. I promise. I promise. All right, peace out.